Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all a stock that is about to go parabolic within the next few days and why you should keep it on your watch list. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped those stocks of interest in the comment section of our last video, right after the intro. Alright, y'all, before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel, right? So let's get started right off the bat. We have the SPY right now. I told y'all yesterday that I wanted to see the SPY open up at around 3600 before we get a large influx of buyers. These buyers, I wanted to see them like right here, right? But instead, the market just went in an alternative route and just went sideways, opened up a little higher, and then ran. So all in all, again, like I said, I was bullish on the market. So it is what it is. Where do I think the market is going to go? I think we push higher. I'm not bearish for tomorrow. I think the next point to hit for the SPY is like at exactly 44.77, somewhere around here before we experience just a little bit of turbulence. It could go just a little bit higher too, but somewhere in this region before we start pulling back like next week. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. Now, the stock that is about to go parabolic within the next few days, that stock is AFRM. All right, and the reason why I want to share this one with y'all is for one simple reason only. All right, maybe two. If you look closely on the chart, there is a bullish pennant that broke out today right over here, right around like 9 o'clock, and this is where we started buying calls. Yes, I am in this one with calls, and I am swinging this one because I think that it can go a lot higher than 128. I honestly think, and then y'all should also keep this on your watches for a move all the way up to like 145, maybe 150. All right, definitely keep this on your watch list. This is very clean. The breakout is nice. If you look at the bottom, the volume is going up, right? This is good. This is a very clean setup, and it has a lot more to go. And if you look at it from like the really bigger picture and you zoom out, somebody mentioned this is a cup and handle. I would have agreed if this was a little higher. Like if this was a little higher towards 140, yeah, it would have made sense. But again, it's still there. It's still there, I guess. It's still there. And this thing is about to break out of here. So these previous highs might get taken out. I'm sure these short sellers who have been shorting the stock since these highs are currently worried right now, especially when they see this, right? So keep this on your watches for a squeeze. I think it's gonna take them out very soon. This setup is nice. Okay, so that's actually the first one. All right, this one is this is a good one for this video. The next one that I want to show you guys is actually, it's not quite like at these highs trying to take out the short sellers. It's at the lows. It's ADSK. All right, and ADSK, it had its move over here and earnings showed up. And again, as I always tell y'all, gambling through earnings or going through earnings is 150% gambling. Unless obviously if you chose the right direction and you went short over here, then congrats to you. But for this stock, it just kept going down and down and down, and now things are looking kind of nice. The first reason why I want to share this one with y'all is actually on here on the 2-hour. Yeah, it's right there. There is a reverse head and shoulder on the chart right there. The neckline is about to break, right? And I think that it's gonna go all the way up to 301, somewhere over here, like right over here. Okay, so that's the first reason why I want to share this one with y'all. The next reason is because of the daily time frame. Just a different perspective. Some of y'all who are learning a little bit more about the chart, who may be new, right? what you see right here is called an island gap reversal. Let me just right there. Okay, this thing is called an island gap reversal. This is the gap down, and then a lot of short sellers get in here, they get trapped, and then we gap up, and then we leave them behind it. So this is what's going on right here. I think it's going to run, so keep this on your watch list for a move higher. All right, and plus just look at it. Growth stock, long-term investors love these bottoms. They love it. They love it. All right, now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. For those of y'all who dropped those in the comment section of our last video, the first one that we're going to address, that stock is Tesla. What is going on with Tesla? So far, the stock is trying to recover. Again, it's following the market right now, which is good. It's at a point where it's at a make it or break it point. It tried to go, it tried to break out this morning, and unfortunately, it couldn't. That line of resistance is right over here. It's probably gonna try multiple times. All right. Could there be a pullback tomorrow? Maybe. It's not guaranteed. Or could it just kind of like what I showed y'all with the SPY? You see how I told y'all that I wanted to see something a little lower with the SPY, and then this thing like opened up higher and just ran. So just watch Tesla for like a move over here, just chilling over here before it pops out at some point. All right, it's pretty much the same phenomenon that just happened with the SPY. So just keep that in mind. And I hope that answers your question for the person who asked about it. If it does get out, 780 is next. It's been a while. It's like it's right around the corner. It's been a long time. It tried multiple times. It failed. And the 1, 2, 3, the fourth time, maybe the fourth time would do it. All right. Now that's my honest opinion on Tesla. The next one that somebody asked about. Somebody asked about Zynga, and in regards to Zynga, it used to be people used to love the stock. Like, it's a growth stock. It went every time it dips, it goes up. Dip buyers love it, and all the way until its last earnings, and the numbers were probably not so good, and there was something going wrong here. All right, kind of like what happened with ADKS. And so far, it's been going down and down. And I think that it's going to continue to go lower, probably towards like $7.20 before it finds its bottom. Just be very, very patient. I'm pretty sure some people try to buy it over here, right? Some people try to buy it over here. If you're a long-term investor, eventually it's going to bottom out around like $7. And it's probably going to trickle in here all the way until like earnings. And then earnings is gonna decide to straight from there. All right, I don't have high expectations from here. It's not even following the movements of the market. It's following the terrible portion of it, like kind of like the last 3 weeks of downturn. Yeah, but it's not recovering with the market, which is another sign that you should be looking out for. So it's my very honest opinion on Zynga. The next one that we're going to be talking about is WYNN. And for those of y'all who took that trade, congratulations. The stock is finally up. Hopefully you made some money on it, all right? And the same thing applies for UAL. Again, same movement, they're all green. And also the same thing applies to PayPal, all right? It's almost in here. I think it's gonna get in there. I'm not bearish on travel stocks. If you're holding it, great. If you sold it, congrats. There's a lot of room to go. All right, let's look at PayPal also. And PayPal is showing the same island gap reversal that I showed you with ADSK right over here. So it's in the circle that I drew last time. It could go higher. So yeah, congratulations if you made money on that. Now the next one, the last one that I'm going to talk about in this video, somebody asked me to look at DVAX. All right. And in regards to DVAX, it broke out over here after this flag, right? Had a nice move, and then obviously trapped a lot of greedy short sellers right over here. And I think it can go all the way up to like $22, maybe even $24. There's a lot of volume going on here, and There's something going on over here. I didn't look at the news before that, but the technicals are telling me that it's going to $22, maybe $23. So somewhere over here, again, it's following the movement of the markets. I'm not bearish on this stock, and I wouldn't put myself in the front of that to go short. This is just too early. Like, it was nice over here, but over here, like, no, not so much, not so much. So that's my very honest opinion on the stock, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot, and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the very first link in the description of the video below. Also, if you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I'll have some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after you sign up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video, alright? Enjoy the outro.